Hello guys, Alpha Smurf back again. So as promised, I will give a bold prediction of SPX 500, US oil, as well as Bitcoin. But before I move on, right, there's a disclaimer. There's a chance that whatever that I'm gonna say, right, I might be wrong. But at the end of the day, I will still make money. Just like whatever my profile is showing right now. For the past 6 months, I started since last year, September, right? So far, all the months I had is all in the green. Why do I say that although I'm wrong, although I might be wrong in my prediction, at the end of the day, I will still make money in a very, very long run. Sometimes when I tell people that the way I generate income is by trading the market. So some people will look at me and say, isn't that gambling? Doesn't that depend on luck? Isn't that risky? And I'm here to tell you the honest truth. Trading is gambling. Absolutely. Trading is gambling. Stock market, forex market, crypto market, commodities market, they are giant legal casinos. Let me ask you this. In gambling, right, who always loses money? The answer is the players, right? The players. The players always lose money. You see, sometimes a player may win or lose in the short term. You may have short winning streak based on luck, but luck doesn't last forever. Luck would eventually run out, and eventually players will always lose everything they have. Before I move on to my prediction, let me just explain this. But who always win money in the end? The casino always makes money in the end. I'm sure you heard of this phrase. The house always win. The casino always win no matter what happens. Why? How do they do that? How can a casino ensure that in a game of chance, they always win money? And I'm here to share with you the secret of a casino and to show you, as a professional player, professional trader, I set myself as the casino, and that's how I always make money in the end. Just like this. Year to date, I make this is in percentage, cumulative percentage. So this 5% in September, 18% October, November, December, and for January, February, March, it's a small percentage, but it's still a significant profits all along. So let me explain this. So how do the casino guarantee that they always earn money in the end? Well, what they do is they rig the game in such a way that they have a statistical edge over the market. Let's use a simple example. In the game of roulette, picture this. It's a giant wheel, right? It's a giant wheel, and there's some numbers on it. There's a spinning device. Okay, let's put it in a very simpler way. So you can either bet on the common bets is bet on red or black, odd or even. Let's take it as black or red. So there's some red, some black, some red. Okay. So many people think that if they make a bet, they got a 50% chance to win. No. It's rigged in a way that you may think that it's a 50% chance to win in a game of roulette. The thing is, you must bear in mind of this. Let me use this so that I can explain in a better way. Then I move on to my prediction. You know, in a game of roulette, there are 18 reds and 18 blacks. And the main thing is, there are 2 green. You know, there are 2 green slots over here, right? The 0 and the 00. This is something that many people will take for granted and don't know what this all is about. So let's put this in a perspective. Take for example, if the player were to bet on, let's say, black, the player bet on black, what's the chance of him winning? The chance of him winning is 18 divided by 38, because you have to include the 2 greens. What about the casino? For the casino, right, casino will have a chance of winning 20 out of 38 because you have to include the 2 greens in favor for the casino. So 18 over 38 will make it around 47.3%. Okay, and for the casino will be around 52.7%. What does this mean? This means that casino will have an edge of 5.4%. So in the long run, let's say in a bet of $1, in the long run, every $1 bet will get you this amount. The casino will win 5.4 cents for every $1 bet in the long run. You might think that this is a very small number. If you put it a $1 million bet in the long run, it will mean it's a $54,000 profit for the casino. So this is something that many people will wonder, how is this going to be relevant to trading? The thing is, in trading, if you have a proper strategy, you can actually flip the script whereby you become a casino, and that is how you're going to win in the very long run. But the thing is, some will say, hey Smurf, why 90% of the people will still lose money? Why? The thing is, 90% of the players, the traders, will still lose money, just like how the players in casino lose money. It's because they don't have a plan. They trade based on tips. They trade without a strategy. They don't have a disciplined mind of how to cut loss and other those kind of things. So what is the chance of them winning? You might think that it's 50%, because there's only 50% chance of the market going up or 50% of the chance going down. However, it is not. It is actually much lesser than that. It is actually probably way lesser than 50% chance, because emotion comes into play. Okay, so let's say you bet $10. You bet on $10, right? And you bet on the market going up, right? But the problem is when you bet on the market like this, you tend to extend your stop loss indefinitely, because you run based on emotion. You can't take to cut loss. That's when, although you open a trade for $10, to buy at $10, you might end up losing more. But on the other hand, some people will seek for instant gratification, whereby when it's up by just a bit, they decide to cut loss. So in the long run, right, you tend to lose more if you're wrong, and win a little if you're right, because people seek to have instant gratification. So let's talk about the chart of SPX 500 first. You know, the way how I look at chart is very different from typical traders out there. Let me illustrate this. I'm not a fundamental trader per se. I'm also not a technical trader per se. You know, in talking about the topic of fundamental traders and technical traders, let's look at some of the renowned popular investors that I have been following for quite some time. So let's look at ML Pepe MLPP is one of the highly respected fundamental traders that I have been following for quite some time. Okay, you know, in the times of recession and crisis, if someone like ML Pepe who relies solely on fundamentals, right, he might have those kind of big losses, 1%, 6% occasionally, and by no means I'm trying to push him down. He is a very good trader, but in my honest opinion, you need to couple with fundamentals. Take fundamentals with a pinch of salt, and use some technicals and some chart reading skills of reading the wave patterns. That will be the best way to trade in the long run. Let's talk about another one of the better renowned technical traders that I've been following and has been showing consistent profit over the past few months. Let's talk about Ryan. Ryan is, in recent times, he was, in my honest opinion, is the most consistent technical trader that trade based on intraday trading, alright, scalping method. If you look at his portfolio, right, look at the history. Nearly all of his trades are profits. Take profit for everything. But you notice something. Although there's a lot of green, does not mean that he is a winning player, because ultimately, what's the point of having very, very big numbers of realized profit, but your equity is so down to the extent of, look at this, 63% invested with 39% profit? Because, still remember what I say? If you are a trader that do this, extend your stop loss indefinitely, this is the point whereby you will bust your account. So you must be very careful of this. So I know you're a very good trader, but please bear in mind of that. Okay, so his strategy is good, but he just need to vary the way how he do it. So let's talk about how I look at the market. The way how I look at the market is this. SPX, right? After a very big draw push, rally downwards, every market after a very big push, definitely they will need to take a deep breath before another big push. You know, in the lights of coronavirus, COVID-19, many people has been saying that the crisis is more or less over, vaccine is coming in. But I look at it in different light. In terms of fundamental, right, I see this more like a vaccine trials. Although they are ongoing, it will take months for them to come into play and take effect. Okay, so in terms of technical, the way how I look at chart, right, I see this more like a breathing. This whole thing as a correction breathing for another down move later on. Okay, so in the event if I'm wrong, right, yeah, I might lose this trade, but in the long run, for every single $10 I trade, the most I can lose $10, but if I win, I will win $20, because I'm risking 1 to win 2. So this is how I trade, and that's how I win in the long run. And same for the case of US oil. Let's talk about US oil. Same for US oil. US oil, I see whatever movement up to be more like a breathing correction for enough energy to push it down, further downwards rally in the subsequent few more weeks. So I foresee the price action will go up further, but that's the point whereby you reach the part whereby the next big rally will be incoming. I've already entered the trade, so I'm still in the red, but in the event I lose, I'm alright with that, because I know at the end of the month, if I follow strictly based on fundamentals, technicals, and the way how I look at charts, I'm gonna be in a profit in the long run. That's US oil. And last but not least is Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin, many people say that halving is near and it's gonna be rallying up outwards now? No. For me, I see Bitcoin correction not over yet, and Bitcoin, the lowest point will reach when SPX reach its lowest point. That's how I see this. And probably, right, it'll reach as low. You don't be surprised. It will reach as low as 7787 before the next rally up. So what I think is it'll probably reach to this point, and that's when it go up. And the price action of Bitcoin will coincide with the next rally down move by SPX. So this is my prediction for now. And let me repeat this. I might lose these few trades. Okay, I might lose these few trades. But at the end of the day, if you have a solid strategy, you will flip the script and become the casino, and will definitely win in the long run. You know, for my target for this month, in fact, I try to push up to 100% by July, by August, and that's my initial goal in the first place. For the past 7 months, I've been in the green. This month is still something new, and let's see how it goes. So if you're interested to be part of my private Telegram group, if you have the desire to learn but don't have the luxury of time to learn by yourself, okay, message me online at AlphaSmurf. But this is currently only for those without eToro account, because you have to sign up via a eToro sign up link to be part of my private Telegram group. Okay, hope to see you guys in my future crash course. Bye guys.